fair and just in terms of his analysis. He has criticized both opposition county governments and ruling party, Jubilee county governments and the national government. And now, of course, we have the 273 MPs to look at. In many ways, I think the Auditor General is the people's auditor. And I would expect if government was serious about this, if the governments were serious about this, they would stop attacking him and actually look at engaging him on how to do more graft prevention work going forward. Right. There are a number of other things that can happen, but I suspect that's all we have time for now.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Irungu Horton, for your insights on this. He is the Associate Director of the Society for International Development, giving us his insights in regards to the scandals, one after the other here in the country, and at the same time we're talking about a health crisis. All right, so time for What's Trending. Let's bring in Julian Kamau. Right, time for What's Trending.
Yes,
how are you?
Good morning.
I hope you have something that can lift our spirits up.
Wow.
There's corruption, then there's the health.
I wonder what that would be unless the video.
Mud driving.
It's just
mud diving.
Mud diving.
Right,
that's the only interesting thing we have today.
Okay.
But let's start from here. Why bridge matters? You've heard about the Bridge International Academies, and there we had.
Is it Uganda?
Yes, it's also in Kenya.
Okay.
Not only in Uganda, it's in Kenya, Uganda, Nigeria, like 5 African countries. And so Sion, of course, came forward and said that these schools should be closed. First of all, one thing you need to know about the Bridge International Academies, they're the schools that are low-cost schools for profit in the slums. And
they were started by
they're funded by World Bank and Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg. Yes, so all these big people have been funding these projects. How these schools work is that they employ and trained teachers who use technology to teach the children, who pay very little money as compared to the public schools in Kenya. And of course, Sosion has come forward and said that these schools should be closed because they flout the regulations, the school regulations. How he says they flout the school regulations is because they say they pay so little money and they don't use the 844 system, the curriculum. Yes. So we'll see some of the tweets and what they say about that. Then we have CS Mailu. Of course, this is related to the doctor's strike that we have. Then we'll have
and nurses strike.
Yes.
All right.
And then Instagram's most liked post of 2016, we'll learn who that was, and then the mud diving video.
So let's go straight to why bridge matters. The one thing I know about these bridge schools, and especially for Uganda, is that the government was coming out to say that they do not provide a conducive environment for their students. But the thing about it is that the parents came and refuted those claims, saying that no, our kids are actually very, very okay. So it also could be political.
Nice. It's the same thing here.
Right.
The same thing you've had in Uganda is the same thing happening to Kenya. Parents have come out strongly condemning Sosion for saying that these schools should be banned. First of all, they say they are cheap. And first, they're like about so many students who've gone to national schools, having studied in from these schools. We have 3 of them in Kibera and 2 of them in Mathare slums. Yes.
And they are helping. I mean,
they are.
If we're going to throw stones, give an option, give an alternative. African Tax here says education cartels are trying so hard to have Bridge International Academies closed. It is sad because they're giving an opportunity to young kids. And if there's a problem with them, then fix it. Don't say we need to close
we need to close them. And first of all, the government actually did say that they would ban the schools a while back. This is a second call for them to be closed, by the way. So the government did put strict rules saying that at least the schools should employ 30% of trained teachers, which they have done.
Which is fine. I mean, that's a solution.
Exactly. Let's have such solutions instead of saying let's ban the entire system.
All right. The Ministry of NEC has raised alarm. Bridge group of schools must be scrutinized. Bloggers should keep off. The fact that majority of Bridge pupils made it above pass mark, a good number scored over 300 marks, should be proved.
We have so many students actually who scored 400 and above from these schools. And you're wondering, so what's the fuss about? As long as these students are learning, we're having some of them going to better schools, what's the problem?
And if there's a problem with them, be part of the